When I entered graduate school, the light bulb finally went on. Research showed that from the very moment of birth, baby boys are actually more sensitive than baby girls. They cry more, they're harder to soothe, they interact more with their surroundings, they laugh and coo more than girls. And that sensitivity continues throughout life. But by the time a boy reaches kindergarten, much of it has been shamed out of him, at least the expression of it. Let me give you an example. In one study, researchers observed preschoolers on the playground. When a little girl was offended by another child, the caregiver rushed to her rescue. They corrected the offender, returned her toy, or otherwise soothed the hurt. But when the little boy was hurt, the caregiver often pulled back. If the boy came forward crying, he was asked, "What's wrong?" Or, "Why are you crying?" And then once he justified his tears, the next question was, "What are you going to do about it?" Do you see the difference? The tenderness boys are born with gets shamed out of them early on. Not necessarily a bad thing, because boys are also much more physical and physically aggressive than girls, so we need to make sure we've got a good balance there. The unfortunate part is that it's often shame that gets used in the training process. They learn to put up walls, so they pretend nothing bothers them, but inside, it still does. Now, when I say men are more sensitive than women, I don't mean in the exact same ways. Girls, and later women, tend to be hurt by relational slights, someone not liking them, not including them. Boys, and later men, tend to be wounded by feelings of inadequacy, by the belief, "I'm not good enough." That's why words like, "you need to grow up," are so deeply emasculating. Those words don't motivate him, they shame him. And shame never produces the change we want. Because a revolutionary marriage isn't built on shame, it's built on strength, honor, and hope.